Hello, dear friends, welcome to our YouTube channel, USA Football Zone, latest football highlights. In sports, there come moments that feel definitive. They are something more than just a game or a scoreline. It is in these moments that a legend's entire career finds its fulfillment, when their story discovers its perfect, final chapter. This is the story of a goal that has yet to be scored, yet one for which the entire world is waiting. Imagine the scene: a knockout match at the 2026 World Cup. The stadium's roar feels like a tangible entity, a powerful wave of anticipation and pressure. The clock is ticking down toward the final minutes, and there, on the pitch, 41-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo receives the ball. What follows is a flash of near-impossible skill, a strike as swift as lightning, and a wild celebration that reverberates across the globe. It is not merely a goal, but a definitive statement. Yet, beneath that raw emotion, behind that famous "Su" lies a flawless display of intellect and strategy. So, on the grandest stage, for the very last time, how will he achieve this feat? To fully grasp the significance of this moment, one must understand its context. This is the 2026 World Cup, hosted in North America, and for Cristiano Ronaldo, it represents his final opportunity. It is his sixth and final tournament, a record he shares with his eternal rival, Lionel Messi. The air is thick with doubt and questions. Can a 41-year-old truly lead a team? Can he still conjure the magic that cemented his status as a legend? The media relentlessly bombards him with inquiries paying homage to his past, yet casting doubt upon his present. Imagine Portugal locked in a grueling quarter-final clash, perhaps against a powerhouse like Brazil or Germany. The score is tied at 1-1. The match has reached the 88th minute. The players' legs feel heavy. Their minds are weary. The tension is nearly unbearable. For the past 87 minutes, Ronaldo has been battling like a tireless workhorse. He has sprinted, outmaneuvered defenders half his age, and even showcased his extraordinary flair. Yet that decisive moment has still not arrived. Critics stand poised to write the final chapter of his international career. This is the crossroads. It is a moment, just one solitary moment, away from the grueling grind of extra time, or the fateful lottery of a penalty shootout. This is the moment that demands a hero. Although this specific goal remains, for now, merely a figment of imagination, it serves as the very bedrock of his entire career. At 41, even while playing in Saudi Arabia, he remains a lethal goalscorer. Chasing the historic milestone of 1,000 career goals, he has simultaneously maintained himself in peak physical condition. Portugal's coach, Roberto Martinez, has placed his faith in him, wagering on this very possibility, that in the most critical moments, Ronaldo's sheer passion will transcend all else. The stage is not merely set, indeed, it is groaning under the sheer weight of expectation. It is here that legends either fade into the abyss of oblivion or emerge shining brighter than ever before. Well, let us rewind a little and see how it all began. It did not start with a bang. It began with a quiet, tense moment in the defensive third. The opposition was applying immense pressure, pinning Portugal deep within their own half. The ball momentarily slipped loose near the penalty area, and for a fleeting instant, it seemed as though disaster had struck. But a last-ditch tackle diverted the ball out to the left flank. It was not a graceful pass, it was merely a desperate scramble to somehow clear the ball out of harm's way. And this is precisely where the magic of his genius begins. Even before he has touched the ball, most strikers would have lingered in the center, waiting for the ball to arrive. But Ronaldo, he drifted wide, into a pocket of space that appeared completely unguarded. Positioned 40 yards from goal, he was being left entirely. He has already realized that the central route is now closed. This is the very football IQ that has kept him at the pinnacle for 2 decades. He does not run to where the ball, rather, he runs to where the ball, a young midfielder, under immense pressure, lifts his head and spots number 7. He plays the ball forward. The pass was not perfect. The ball falls slightly behind Ronaldo, forcing him to stop abruptly and turn back to control it. For almost any other player, this situation would have completely ruined the attack. The opposing defense would have had ample time to regroup and adjust their positions. But for Ronaldo, this awkward ball served as the spark. He receives the ball with his back to goal, and a defender immediately pounces on him. As if having identified his prey, it seemed the play was over. But they were exactly where he wanted them to be. And this is where the situation takes an incredible turn. The defender, young, aggressive, and perhaps a touch overconfident, presses Ronaldo intensely near the sideline. He sees a 41-year-old player with his back to goal and assumes he has him trapped. He lunges at the ball, attempting to clear it out for a throw-in. That very lunge proves to be his undoing. Sensing the defender's momentum, Ronaldo uses it to his advantage. His first touch is not to stop the ball. Instead, he gently guides it with the outside of his boot, allowing it to roll slightly forward. It is an invitation. Now, a second defender rushes in to surround him, hoping to snuff out the play once and for all. The trap has been set, but not for Ronaldo, just as the first defender. As the defender closes in to attack him fully, Ronaldo tilts his left shoulder, feigning a simple back pass. The defender takes the bait, shifting his body weight in that direction. It is precisely here that Ronaldo spots his opportunity. With a single, fluid, powerful motion, he drags the ball back with the sole of his right foot and spins sharply around. It is a roulette move made famous by Zidane, yet here, Ronaldo executes it with the ruthless efficiency of a shark. He isn't merely bypassing a single player, he uses this twisting motion to slip right through the gap between them. Both defenders are converging on one another. The second defender is completely out of position. He had stepped in to cut off a passing lane, but instead, he trips over himself as Ronaldo darts swiftly into the very space he had just vacated. But it doesn't end there. A third defender, the last line of defense, comes sliding in to block the path to goal. The lane is closing fast. It is a moment of pure instinct. Without breaking stride, Ronaldo executes a step over with lightning speed. This isn't for show, it is highly effective. Its sole purpose is to force the defender into a moment of hesitation, and it works. For a split second, the defender freezes, uncertain whether to commit inside or out. That brief pause is all Ronaldo needs. He nudges the ball past the defender and bursts through the opening. In just 3 seconds, 3 defenders have been beaten. He has cut inside and now has a clear sight of the goal. He surges forward. The momentum generated by that turn and step over has bought him a little space. The angle is tight, but a lane to the far post lies open. The goalkeeper, one of the best in the world, is rushing off his line. He attempts to make himself appear as large as possible, hoping for a curling, delicate shot. He anticipates perfect placement, yet he has no idea what is about to unfold. With one final touch, Ronaldo nudges the ball slightly ahead of himself. There is no time to step back or to prepare for a powerful strike. It is a snapshot, a testament to pure, potent technique. Most players would have attempted to curl the ball, but Ronaldo has built his career on defying expectations. He chooses raw, unbridled power. He plants his left foot firmly on the ground. His entire body becomes a living embodiment of indomitable force. His arms extend for balance, and his eyes remain locked on the top corner of the goal. He strikes the ball dead center with his laces, keeping his head down to ensure the shot does not sail over the crossbar. His connection is flawless. The sound of boot meeting ball is unlike a standard kick. It is the sound of thunder. The ball neither spins nor dips. It flies straight as a laser beam, a powerful, direct strike aimed squarely at the top corner. The goalkeeper leaps into the air with every ounce of his strength, fully extending his body in a desperate, explosive dive. He is a world-class athlete at the peak of his career. Yet in the annals of history, he is merely a spectator. Before his feet even touch the ground, the ball whizzes past him. It slams into the net with such force that the entire goal frame shakes. For a fleeting moment, silence descends as if 100,000 people are holding their breath in awe. Then, the entire stadium erupts in jubilation. The roar is deafening, yet Ronaldo remains lost in his own world. He turns swiftly, a look of deep, primal satisfaction spreads across his face. This is not merely a celebration, it is a moment of self-vindication. It is for all those critics who claimed he was past his prime, for all those skeptics who declared his career was over. He sprints toward the corner flag with unbridled energy, pointing a finger to his chest as he lets out a thunderous roar. His teammates chase after him like a surging wave of red and green, yet they cannot catch him. He leaps into the air, suspended for a fleeting moment beneath the stadium's brilliant floodlights, as if challenging an unseen shadow. But this time, it is different. This is not the arrogant shout of a man accustomed to perpetual victory. It is the heartfelt cry of a warrior who simply refuses to surrender. As he lands back on the turf, his teammates swarm around him in jubilant celebration. The cameras zoom in, and amidst the deafening roar, one thing becomes crystal clear. His eyes are welling up with tears. that stern, resolute expression on his face, one that always maintained an air of solemn gravity, has now crumbled. He gazes out at the crowd and traces his fingers over the national crest emblazoned upon his chest. This goal is for his country. It stands as the ultimate, definitive statement of his career. Somewhere in the stadium, spectators are openly weeping. This is not just a goal. In the annals of sports, it is an immortal moment. So, what if this truly comes to pass? A goal such as this would not remain merely a highlight. It would evolve into a story we tell our children, a new benchmark for greatness. It would mark the final, concluding, and most powerful chapter of a career built upon an unwavering resolve to prove the doubters wrong. It would stand as a tribute to the spirit of longevity on the field, an impeccable testament to the enduring essence of sportsmanship, a spectacle, and it stands as a living monument to unwavering willpower. We conclude this story with a final scene, the ball piercing the net, and that indomitable roar echoing forever through the pages of history. Will this go down as the greatest goal in World Cup history? Where does this strike rank on the long list of the greatest goals of all time? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you'd like to see more analysis of such memorable moments, don't forget to subscribe.